Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. This is going to look very different than we have done before. I know I said this before. I don't plan on doing these streams often. It's expensive to do them often. But I just wanted to, I got some cards at a shop and at my store the other day, and figured, you know what, why not, come on, wait a couple days to open them, and, you know, open it with some other folks to possibly share in the excitement. Yeah, because that's what it's all about. I was also trying something today. So the last time that I did a stream like this, I tried having everything, I tried using my phone as a webcam, and it's not overly difficult to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to find something. That's what I want. It's not overly difficult doing that. But I kept looking online for different whatchamacallits, different apps that would, how'd that go? No. Sorry, hold on one second. Yeah, okay. So the last time I did this, I was like going online to find an app to allow me to like use my phone as a webcam, and I was like, you know, I was kind of struggling to find one that worked for what I needed. And you know, one of the things about it is like just trying to when you're playing Pokemon, you find yourself on the wrong side of life. Oh god. So I kept trying to find like one that would work, and the thing was that like nothing was really working the way that I wanted it to. And today I sort of realized I already had a solution, and I just like didn't realize it. Yo, what's up? What's up, Hannah? I didn't realize that I already sort of had a solution to that problem. Considering the fact that when I would stream my my whatchamacallit, my iPad to the computer, I would use my Air server. I would connect, I have a program on my computer called Air server, which basically makes my computer an Apple AirPlay, you know, destination, if you will, if that would be the right word. But I sort of realized that I could literally do that same thing with my phone and just find something that let me, you know, hook up, or, you know, just be like a full camera, like a full screen camera on my phone, and it would do exactly that thing. And so that's that. Oh Jesus, that's not what I want to do. So that's what I did. I have this set up. I have to adjust its size right now. It's not giving me the whole image. There we go. So yeah, I just realized, like, instead of downloading, you know, some crazy app or something like that, I would just need something that just gives me, you know, the full use of my hands. So that's what we're gonna try today. You know, we got Snorlax here. Got some of my nicer cards. So we're just gonna set those up back there, and I got my box that I usually keep my top loaders in, and some card sleeves, just in case we get, you know, a nice pull or something. So yeah, the other day, I picked up a couple packs at, gonna do the GameStop grading eventually. I don't know. Like, that is something that I have considered. I mean, I will be real with you. If I was planning on doing grading of any kind, I would probably go through Tag. I only say that because I have heard that PSA is, while PSA is very much like a standard for grading, they're very like hard to, they're like, they have a very like hard grading structure. But I've heard and also it takes a very long time to get stuff back. It's like weeks and months to get your cards back, which, granted, that just means they're doing a lot of grading. That means that people are obviously using their service. But I have seen a lot of good things about Tag, and if anything, I would probably go through them, just because I've heard good things about them. So we'll see. Maybe eventually. I mean, I will say that, like, looking at my Groudon here, I am very well aware of the fact that, like, the centering is kind of off on this. Like the border on the right is slightly thicker than the border on the left. So the centering is not exactly perfect. I don't see any like major white in the corners or anything like that, and it doesn't look like there's any major defects, but like I might be lucky to get like a 9 on that, or like a 9.5. But like I'm not gonna lose sleep on worrying about stuff like that. You know, it's just not. Yeah, and that is really the thing. Like if you plan on getting stuff graded, it is really dependent on you know, how much the card is valued, and if you want to increase the value of said card. You know, because let's be real here. The main reason why people even grade cards, in the first place is to increase the value of that card. You know, so that's the main thing. Is this going to be a normal thing? I don't know. I legit don't know. I didn't think it was going to be normal after the first time that I did it. I wanted to put this up so that it would hold my cards, but I guess it's only going to hold one. You can't even see it. Oh, wait, why is the text on there off so much? Okay, oh, yeah, because the blocking is way off. There we go. Got a first edition Dragonite when I was a kid, and I've thought about getting it graded. So, and that's the other thing, you know, that is really like the other main reason why you might want to get a card graded, is just to keep it in as good condition as possible. Because I mean, like I have this card in a, you know, in a sleeve, and I'm only sleeving it and putting it in this, you know, magnetic case, just because Kiva likes ducks. So Psyduck is like something special for me now, you know. And Groudon is my favorite legendary Pokemon. Like, there is no doubt that Groudon is my number one. So like, and this was also one of the first SIRs that I ever pulled, other than my Sudowoodo. So, I'd ask because I do. Whoa, sick, dude. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna be opening like 20 tonight. Dude, if you're wanting to do that, I'm willing to do some co-op. Some co-op. Yeah, some co-op cards with you. That would be fun. I gotta move these off my desk right now. Pack battles. Oh, fuck yeah, Sarid. No, that's exactly it. Aaron, you and I could do some pack battles. That would be sick. Each one of us just like get 10, you know, get like 5 or 10 packs. And yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. All right. So I think at this point I should probably get the show on the road. Like I said, I got some of these at work the other day. And then I also picked some up at a shop nearby. So hopefully we get some good pulls. And then, like I said, over on the Discord, if you didn't see that message, yesterday on the Pokemon TCG Pocket app, I would pull it up on here, but I don't want to ruin the framing at the moment. On the TCG Pocket app, which is the newer Pokemon phone app, like there's TCG Live, which anytime you open up a pack, you always get one of these like promo cards with a QR code to unlock a pack on there. The TCG Pocket app is similar, but it's more about the collecting aspect of it. There is a battling section on there, but it's like a, I don't want to say cheaper. It's a faster paced, like version of the battling. Instead of having like 5 bench Pokemon, you only have 3. You have an unlimited amount of energy. The health of Pokemon is not as high. The attacks aren't as crazy. So yeah, that's another thing, is what Sarah had said. There's a really big thing going on right now with the new expansion, Wisdom of Sea and Sky, because apparently the art they used on the illustration rare for Ho-Oh and Lugia, and I know this one for Ho-Oh because I saw the art, they actually plagiarized someone's art. Like they full on used tracing art for it. And the worst part is that it's actually an artist who worked for Pokemon, who actually has cards out there with his illustrations. So it's like, I don't know how they thought they'd, you know, how they thought this would go down. But I know for those 2 cards right now, there's like a placeholder that says like, you know, new art's gonna be coming or anything like this. It's on it's an iPhone app, or it's just a phone app. Like I said, I plan on opening some of those packs after opening my physical ones, because I want to land a Ho-Oh, and I have a couple free draws on there, and I was gonna do like a 10 pack as well. It's on Google Play PC now. I think that's good. I don't know if I could do that and like pull my account from the iPhone version. It's called TCG Pocket. Here, let me paste that into the chat. There you go. Yeah, Pokemon TCG Pocket. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get jumping into this. You know what? I am gonna put my wrist rest back up. That is way too awkward for me not having my wrist rests. I'm so used to them. You can as long as oh, okay, well, good. Maybe I'll do that after this. All right. What is that? Oh, I was like, wait, what is that black bar on the bottom of the screen? No, and I just realized it is simply the bar on my phone. There we go. Just do that. All right. Is that centered? Is that lined up? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. All right. So all the packs that I'm opening today are 151. The big chase cards for this pack. Let's see here. There was that. Nope, that did not want to do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. You're going to get everything, apparently. Yeah, so this is the big chase card for it. This is the Charizard EX. I know you can see all the stuff from the website. But that is the main chase card for this one. There's also... Let me do this. Capture... Here we go. Yeah, here we are. So these are the chase cards for. These are the ones that have the most value, at least. We got a Charizard EX, we got the Blastoise EX, the Venusaur, Zapdos. Then we have the starters: Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, Alakazam, Charmeleon, and then obviously a Pikachu. I mean, it's obvious it's going to be the 151. That's why it's named that. So it's the original 151 Pokemon. So like I said, we're gonna jump into this. Hopefully we get some good pulls tonight. I want to get my trash can so I can throw stuff away as we go. So those, I save all those. Yeah, P1 is expensive. I know. All right. Back to the front. All right. So, first pack of the night. Got a Dark Energy, a Rhyhorn. Let me adjust the lighting there. There we go. Coughing, Psyduck, Ekans, Haunter, Golduck, Pinsir, Reverse Hollow Lapras, Reverse Hollow Venonat, and a Raichu. So nothing crazy in that one, but that is all right. I like the Raichu art. Sweet. I'm also going to try and keep all my... You need those codes. I got hundreds. My nephew plays the TCG Live game, so I always save those for him. He gets as much enjoyment out of entering those codes and, digitally ripping those packs as I do, playing the TCG Pocket one. So. Right. got. Turn that light around. It's just. Hold on. Is this just gonna be better if I do that? Yeah, that's a little better. What about this? Oh, that's even better. All right. No, let's not have it blind me. All right. So we got a Bellsprout, a Magikarp, one of my favorite Pokemon. Oddish, Mankey, Cycling Road, Scyther, Charmeleon, very cool. Reverse Hollow Kakuna. Oh, fuck yes! Yeah, baby! Who we got behind it? Moltres. Fuck yes! Blastoise, baby! Oh man, who would have thought second pack in we get a hit like that? I am not gonna complain. That is badass. Damn, that's a $70 pull rate there, folks. All right, well, we are starting off very strong. And you know what? I mean, I will say, like, I also really like Moltres too. I mean, I like fire Pokemon, so that's gonna be that's a big one for me. Damn. All right. Well, that puts some wind in my sails for this evening. All right. Go ahead and move on to our third pack. God damn. I'm so stoked about that. Hopefully we get that kind of luck for the rest of the night. Watch it be the only good. Yeah, no, that's so true. All right, so we had a Lightning Energy. We have a Coughing Psyduck. Ekans, Cubone, the lonely Pokemon. Rapidash, Nidorina, Raticate, Reverse Hollow Golduck, Reverse Hollow Growlithe, and a Hollow Mewtwo. I'm actually going to sleeve that one because I don't yet know the value of the Hollow. Mewtwo's always going to have some kind of good pricing. He's number one. Obviously, he's number 150. That's a 50-cent card. But no, yeah, no, I agree. That is a cool. That is some badass art right there. Hell yeah. All right. I will say one of the things, Aaron, if you and I do, if you and I end up doing card battles, I really want to do some Black Bolt and White Flare. Only because I want that Seismitoad that's really kind of popping off right now. Because people are saying that it might get an art rework because of the supposed 666 in the card art. I'm gonna pull it up here. Yeah, so here's the card art, and it's kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna move this into just the position so that I can point to it. But right there, I know I can't like really point to it very well, but like right here. Oh wait, I can just use my mouse. What the fuck's wrong with me? No, I can't see my mouse off that because it's an image. Hold on. Get rid of that. Pull up window capture. Size material. Yeah, right here. Right there. 666. Apparently this is getting like a lot of news because of this. And they're saying that it might get an art revision because of that. So the value of that has skyrocketed. As you can see right there, it was $181, which I don't think makes it the most expensive. No, well, obviously not, because the main one in Black Bolt is the Zekrom and the Victini. But other than the legendaries, it is the most expensive card. And it's not even like a chase card or anything like that. I pulled 220. Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. All right. Moving on to pack number 4. The Fire Energy. Got a Shelter. Ooh, Helix Fossil. All praise Lord Helix. Hopefully we can get an Ammonite. Pidgeot. Hey, speak of the devil. I love this little guy. I have a plushie of him behind me. Got a Tauros, a Reverse Hollow Charmander, Reverse Hollow Graveler. Hey, it's our boy. We got Blastoise EX, the illustration. Hell yeah, that is absolutely awesome. But that's not the illustration. That's just the basic card. But hell, Blastoise CX, I ain't gonna complain about that. We already had good luck with him. All right. Moving on to pack number 5. Ooh, we got one of the shiny energies. I always like those. I always keep those separate. All right. So we have a Mankey, Meowth, Execute, Clefairy, Cloyster, Giovanni's Charisma, Rhydon, a Reverse Hollow Arcanine, a Reverse Hollow Slowbro, and an Electrode. We got the upside down Pokeball Pokemon. All right. All right. Water Energy, Execute, Clefairy. It's up just a hair. There we go. It's a little better. Machop, Porygon, Executor, Graveler, Arcanine. Hey, Reverse Hollow Bulbasaur. Oh shit! Hey, holy shit. Okay. All right. We're doing really good right now. All right, so that is a full art Ninetales and the Zapdos EX special illustration rare. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is a 52, this has a $52 value right now. Hell yeah, baby. All right. And Ninetales not too bad. I mean, I love me some full art, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's That's a badass pull right there as well. To answer your question, Aaron, yes, Walgreens does sell cards. I'm going to be real with you. It really depends on the store itself. Like, the sales volume is going to depend on how much they get and what they get. And specifically, like, what they carry. So it's one of those things where, like, my store, for example, they would be so this is the thing. I don't know about stores around you, but I know at my store, they're in two different places. One, they're back in the toy department, which is where some of them are located. Yeah. Which is where some of them are located. And then some of them are also located on our front wall because Walgreens got a secondary trading card department based on, like, store needs, essentially. And we have some of them between then and there. I actually bought up all the 4 tins that we had. Actually, that's where I got some of the pile that we're opening tonight. I got the others at a local card shop that's about, like, 15 minutes away, like 15, 20 minutes away. So it's like, if you can get there on their truck day and they, like, are getting them in stock, but I've scanned my store's inventory multiple times, and a lot of them are just insufficient stock at the warehouse. So it's like, if it's a low volume store, you have a lower likely chance of actually getting that store getting anything. Also, if it's like a popular item, there's just a possibility that the warehouse isn't going to have them in stock. And a lot of times they're going to send them to the higher volume stores first. So we got very lucky with the 4 that we got. Yeah, and I mean, and the reality is like, if people are buying them, it is there is a slight chance that you could get them stocked more often, but unfortunately there's no guarantee. All right. Cool. All right, next pack. Hey, just this. All right. It's got a Fire Energy, Zubat, Goldeen, Nidoran, Ghastly, Golbat, Leftovers, one of my favorite cards in the TCG Pocket, Persian, Reverse Hollow Kingler, Reverse Hollow Ancient Amber, and my boy, Nidoking. Oh, Nidoking for a long time was was my favorite Pokemon. Snorlax has always been like, it's like, just because I'm a big guy, I've always sort of loved Snorlax. But like, I became a Magikarp fan just like, I thought, he looked cool. I thought, it was funny that, everyone like shits on him all the time. Funny enough, the app that I use, the Dex app that I use to like catalog all my cards, it like, if you have a Magikarp, it straight up, it gives you a little thing that's like, hey, you have the weakest Pokemon, congrats. And I'm like, you fuckers. All right. All set. So we got a Water, Psyduck, Ekans, Cubone, Vulpix. Always, I grew up loving Vulpix. Kabuto, Gloom, Clefable. We had a couple Clefairies already. Reverse Hollow Charmander, Reverse Hollow Spearow, and a Hollow Dodrio. I never really understood Dodrio and like Doduo. Wasn't a Pokemon I was really ever into. You ever thought of doing a master set of any, not any one particular set, like, or like expansion? I mean, if I got lucky enough to get the right pulls, maybe. But I am actively working on a master set of Snorlax and Munchlax. There's 57 Snorlax cards out there, and there are 5 Munchlax cards. I haven't found a single Munchlax, but I have collected up. This is fake. Don't call me out on it. I know it's fake, but my nephew gave it to me, so I love this. But I have like 14, I think, Snorlaxes. I might have, yeah, I have a couple. So yeah, these ones I just got over this past weekend. My nephew and I drove around the south side of Pittsburgh to a couple different shops. This is the I think it's from the Legendary collection. The one shop that we went to, which was called, I can't think of what it's called right now. Hold on. Oh shit, what the hell is it? It's like something collectibles or collectible something. Clubhouse Cards. That's why I couldn't think of it. Clubhouse Cards actually has the holographic from the original base set from like the jungle set. So I very much want to want to get that. I mean, if there are places around there, I have a copy this. I actually have a spreadsheet set up that you can take a look at and see which ones I have and which ones I need. Now I will say some of them are, very expensive, like the Team Rocket Return Snorlax EX is like $500. The team up cards with Eevee are, hundreds of dollars. So it's not something I would want anyone to like buy them, but if you know a place and maybe we can work something out, then hey. All right, moving on to our next pack. Got a pack rip. Well, yeah, I mean that really is it, just sitting there ripping packs until you find the one you want. Yeah, because I'm gonna be sitting there ripping packs of jungle. All right, so we got a Leaf Energy, Geodude, Jigglypuff, Staryu. I like that art. I like cartoony art. Charmander, Pidgeot, Omanyte again, my little buddy, Tauros, Reverse Butterfree, Reverse Krabby, and Gyarados. Hell yeah. I mean, it sort of sucks that, one of the coolest Pokemon evolves into, the not coolest Pokemon, but Gyarados is pretty cool. I guess I can move that out of my way, considering we're using the other lights. Its Mega Form is really... Yeah, no, I agree. I do agree with that. Mega Gyarados is kind of goofy. Oops. You know what? Move that way. That's fine. Big stumpy looking shrimp, yeah. All right. Such a weak sea dragon, yeah. All right, so we have a Fighting Energy, Ghastly, Paris, Voltorb, Krabby, Rapidash, Nidorina, Raticate, a Reverse Hollow Goldeen, Reverse Hollow Charmeleon, and another Moltres. Nothing I'm buying currently, I think. Man, I gotta say, like, we've gone through, I think, a little more than half of this of the pile here, and we've had some crazy early hits, but we haven't had a lot of hits. Like, the hits that we've had are pretty intense. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just sort of making an observation. All right. Water Energy, Geodude, Jigglypuff, Staryu again, Charmander, Ammonite, Tauros. This is a very similar pack. Kadabra. Ooh, Yuri Geller. Reverse Hollow Persian, Reverse Hollow Clefable, and Amistar. Fuck yes. I'm all for that. Like I said, I love me Ammonite. I think he's a cool Pokemon. You know, we gotta respect Lord Helix and all he does for us. So I'm quite all right with that. Get these together. Oh, I'm gonna be spending some time tomorrow organizing some cards. Yeah. All right. Oh, baby. Shiny Fire Energy. My favorite. Goldeen. Nidoran. Ghastly. So better. Paris. Dugong. Hitmonchan. Seeking. Reverse Hollow Horsey. Reverse Hollow Mankey. And Gengar. Very cool. Goldeen looks like Fire Kirby for some reason. I can see that. I can see that. So we got two. Oh, wait, what the heck? Where's the other one? There it is. So we have two shiny energies so far. Yeah, again, the question is can we pull that chase card, you know? Can we get that? Can we get that Charizard? All right. Grass Energy, Venonat, Pidgey, Metapod, Ponyta, Tentacruel. Oop. Hitmonlee. We had Hitmonchan. Now we have Hitmonlee. Wartortle. Reverse Hollow Hypno. Reverse Hollow Leftovers. And another Electrode. Next pack, Water Energy, Dratini, finally getting some dragon types. Growlithe, Geodude, Jigglypuff, Sandslash, Nidorino. Well, we got that Nidoking to go with it. Golduck, Reverse Hollow Persian. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Aerodactyl. Now that's a cool Pokemon. And a Marowak. Very cool. All right, it's been a bit since we've had a hit. I think we're due. Folks. Right. Fire Energy. Ooh, we got Bulbasaur. Slowpoke. Again, also one of my favorite Pokemon. Growlithe and Geodude. Nidoqueen. Got our queen to go with our king. Victory Bell. Big Air Balloon. Reverse Hollow Cloyster. Oh, yes! Very nice. Illustration Rare Charmander. Whew. I knew it. I knew we were up for a hit, folks. I knew we were up for a hit sooner or later. Look at that art. That is beautiful. We are doing well for ourselves tonight, folks. We are doing so well. All right. Whew. Man, that is putting some pep in my step. What is that Dragonite at? What are we looking at on Dragonite? Yeah. 25 cents. Not crazy for the Dragonite, but Dragonite will always be cool. All right. All right, we got some more packs. Got 5 left, folks. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here. We have pulled some major heat tonight already. We got that Blastoise SIR. We got the Zapdos SIR. We got the Charmeleon. We are doing really well for ourselves right now. What was the last one I got? The last one I got was that Charmeleon. Right. Metal Energy. Paris. Voltorb. Krabby. Sandshrew. Hey! There's my boy. I was wondering if we were gonna snag a Snorlax tonight, and I'm so glad we did. Sandslash, Nidorino, Reverse Hollow Slowpoke, Reverse Hollow Vaporeon, I think our first evolution of the night, and Kabutops. All right, next pack. Fighting Energy. Nidoran Female. Ghastly. Paris. Voltorb. Seeking. Butterfree. Lapras. Again, Reverse Persian. A Reverse Hollow Weedle. And I think our third Moltres. Moltres is coming in hot tonight. Literally and figuratively. Oh, there we go. Not the gold psychic energy, but a hollow psychic energy. All right, next up we have Paris, Voltorb, Krabby, Sandshrew, Cycling Road, Scyther, Charmeleon, Horsey, Reverse Hollow Helix Fossil, and Kabutops. All right, we are down to our last 2 packs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we're gonna pull some more heat. I'd be all for, you know, the Venusaur. I'd be all for like one of the 3 starters. I would love to get my hand on any Charizard. Like, I'd love to say that I have a Charizard, but I will also say that I really do like the Pikachu and the Psyduck illustrations. I think they look really cool. So, fingers crossed. Water Energy. Hey, Farfetch'd. Haven't gotten him yet. Shelter. Helix Fossil. Slowpoke. Erica's Invitation, Magneton, Nidoqueen, Reverse Hollow Golduck. We finally got a Golduck. Reverse Hollow Energy Sticker, and a Daisy's Help illustration. Very cool on that. Is that one? What number is that? That is number 195. Yeah, I would say that's one of the 4 trainer illustrations between Bill's Transfer, Erica's Invitation, and Giovanni's Charisma. We have Daisy's Help. Choose 2 cards. Look at your face down. Draw 2 cards and look at your face down. Price cards. Hell yeah. Waifu alert. Hell yeah. She's a little cutie. All right. Okay. Well, we are down to our last physical pack. Honestly, with the amount of packs that I bought, I could start the master set. I should. I have an extra binder. All right. Fingers crossed for some last pack magic. Then after this, I'm gonna take a minute to sleeve some of these cards. Or not sleeve them, but well, I gotta redo my entire binder, so I'm probably gonna do that off stream. But then we're gonna jump on to Pokemon TCG Pocket. I mean, we got some good value, so time's up. Yeah. All right, last pack. Here we go. Dark Energy, Ekans, Cubone, Vulpix, Magnemite. Ooh, Wartortle, Hypno, Poliwrath. We are finding some cards we have not got pulled yet tonight. A Reverse Hollow Coughing, a Reverse Hollow Ekans, the two Team Rocket Pokemon, and our last card is a Hollow Nidoking. Unfortunately, not the best final pull, but a good final pull nonetheless. But I mean, at the end of the day, my God, we had some phenomenal pulls. Daisy's Help full art illustration, the Ninetales full art. We got our Blastoise EX. We also picked up 3 very prominent cards in this set. The Charmeleon special, or the Charmeleon illustration rare, and then the Zapdos and Blastoise EX SIRs, the special illustration rares, going right into the collection. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love the art on there. So happy I picked that one up. I will say that it's gonna go right alongside my my Articuno side loader or top loaders. I actually have both. This, oh, that's gonna be hard to see. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I will show you. But okay, this does not need plugged in because I'm not using that light. So I'm gonna pull this. Top loaders are gross. I get it. All right. Let me put this up here. So I'm gonna move this cable out of the way. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna mess up the OBS framing, but oh well. Turn that around. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so you know what, let me actually, if I flip this vertically, there we go. Oh wait, I also gotta flip it horizontally. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so this is the binder that I just picked up at my store the other day. This is the one that I have been building in. This is a top loader that I got from my local card shop. 9. It is a 9. I pulled the first page out because I am gonna transplant. But go. So like I already showed, you know, my Snorlax little mini binder. But this currently has all of my illustration cards. So we have we got Gulpin, we got Hops Wooloo, Arvin's Greedent, we have a little P-Dove, Timber, and I always forget what this thing's called, Gullispot or something like that. You know what, let me make my life 1,000 times easier. Nope, did not want to turn that off. Of course it disconnects. This is the caveat to using your phone as a webcam. There we go. Oh, now I have to flip it and reverse it again. There we go. No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. You're not making my life tough. So yeah, we got Wailord. I didn't pull this one. I did purchase that one when I was at my local card shop. I saw that in their cabinet and I was like, I want that. There's my Sudowoodo illustration. This was actually the first illustration art I ever had. I thought it was so cool. Then we got Golden Go, the special illustration from, I think, Paradox, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the Tepig and Pig Knight from White Flare. I also just pulled this the other day from Journey Together, the Articuno illustration. We got the Yamask, the Scavalier, Stunfisk. I love this little dude. He just looks so goofy. Iron Jugulus, the future Hydreigon, you know, just absolutely ridiculous name. The Grievard, special, or not special illustration, but then the Koraidon EX special illustration with the little Dedenne in it. So I am in the process of transplanting my, oh, nope, do not. Jesus Christ. My phone straight up, just wants to fucking give up all my credit card numbers. So I'm in the process of moving all my cards into this binder, which is a side loader binder. Unfortunately, I just got my Perfect Fit sleeves today, so I picked these up on Amazon. These are Perfect Fit sleeves. So it means that, like, there's no overhang on the plastic. So, like, you can see on that Tornadus there, you know how it's like has that little bit of hangover, whereas this one, it's perfectly sized. So I am in the process of transplanting all of this. I was waiting until I pulled my cards tonight to actually jump into it full sail in case I did get anything worthwhile. Shut the hell up, you damn bot. Name of the book, Road to Million, just Pokemon cards. No, it is literally the road to the poorhouse. But yeah, so the rest of this binder, this has a lot of like my full arts and stuff like that. Send me that link. What link? I don't know what link you're talking about. But yeah, we got the Tornadus from White Flare. We have some Chandelures, the Pikachu promo from the Paldean Collector's Chest. We got a Shining Magikarp down there on the bottom, the 25th anniversary edition. Oh, the sleeves? Yeah, I got you. I'll send you that after the stream, no problem. These are the Pikachu and Eevee promos from Unbroken Bonds. I actually traded in. I had the Carmine. I sort of regret it in a way, but I had the Carmine from, I want to say, Twilight Masquerade or Paradox Rift. It was one of the chase cards in that. It was one of the trainer. Yeah, it was one of the trainer cards. So I actually traded that to get 2 boosters of Unbroken Bonds because I was trying to get this Snorlax. I did not pull this. I ended up having to like buy this outright somewhere else, but I fucking love this Snorlax. Look how cute he is. He's got a little Torchic on his head and there's a little Pikachu in the back. He looks so cuddly. Oh god, Snorlax is so fucking cool. And also I have the Baby Shiny. Oh my god, I was so happy to find that one. The Paldean Fates collection is so ridiculous. But I got lucky. I found a shop that had them. And then moving on from there, we got some full arts. We have Ice Cube. We have the Bellibolt promo card. I love me Bellibolt. I just recently really started to enjoy him. We got Gardevoir full art, Reshiram, Jellicent, Iron Tusk, and then let's see if I can angle that. Wait, you know what? Let me flip it and reverse it again. There we go. That'll be a little easier. We got Tapu Koko, Regirock, and then we got the gold reversal energy. I really like this card. I think it's cool. It doesn't have a great market value, but I just think it looks awesome. Then we have our EX cards. Nothing super crazy. We got some Ho-Ohs, Lugia, Suicune from a promotional pack, Miraidon and Koraidon. Reshiram, Electivire, and Quavaxel, or however you pronounce that final evolution. And then we got some Ogerpons. We got two of the Ogerpons there, Charizard EX, some others, and then just some standard EXs and whatnot in here. And then we also have the black and gold Calyrex Ice Rider, a Rainbow Shaman. This Cottonee down here is actually a Master Ball variant. Might be, I don't know if you can actually see that. There you go. Yeah, you can see the Master Ball. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't have a huge collection or anything, but we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting a nice little, collective. I keep thinking that I might do... now you gotta go for the red foil Victini. I know that monochrome Victini is absolutely ridiculous. I actually saw one. I went to a store out in Monroeville that's called Guy on a Couch, and there was a kid there that was doing the master set for Black Bolt and White Flare, and he already had the Victini. So, but oh yeah, we're gonna get these added into the binder tonight. And then we'll get these sorted. I feel like once I get the Pokeball, that card's getting a lot of misprints lately too. Oh damn. I feel like once I get my Pokeball binder organized or taken apart, I might be able to use that. How many cards? There's 207. It's 207 cards in the 151. How many does this hold? I forget. So wait, it's 9. It's double-sided. So, what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that'd be 180. So I'd have to get something a little bigger. What brand? He doesn't wear sleeves. That is really funny. That's legitimately funny. Oh shit. Give me a second. I'll send you those. We'll put some Amazon links here. Orders. Yeah, here we go. So that is the link to the Perfect Fit inner sleeves. There's actually a 5% coupon rate now. And then I also, the same brand, here's the link to that. The same brand actually has black matte finish sleeves for like if you plan on like double sleeving them, which is something I've considered doing with these. I don't think I'm going to, but like if you actually wanted to like sleeve a structured deck or something like that, you could use those, because these ones, if you have something, where the hell did I put everything? Here it is. So if you have something in the perfect fit sleeve, you can actually fit that into one of these sleeves as well to give it double protection. And the thing that I considered doing, if I was gonna double sleeve anything, is to actually put the card into the perfect sleeve upside down. So this way you can put it into the matte sleeve. So this way it's just sealed on the top and sealed on the bottom, so nothing could really get in and damage it. And then the nice thing about these sleeves is that they fit into here pretty snugly. Mainly has to do with the fact of the matte finish backing kind of keeps it nice and tight in there, but also if you're double sleeving it, it's you know, partially due to the thickness of it. But single sleeve works really nice, keeps it in there nice and tight. So I need to take that out. But yeah, I picked up there's like a 600 pack because it was like the cheapest option. It was only like $13, and that's basically what I spent on the penny sleeves that I bought from my own store. So I was like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna waste my money on those ones if I can buy this huge ass pack for the same price. Yeah, and that's actually what this is gonna be. This is gonna be where I'm gonna keep all those sleeves. So, and then these are my Snorlax sleeves. Only Snorlax cards get them. But this is also where I store my nicer cards. This is where they go. Keep them safe. Yeah. Oh no. I dropped the Ninetales. All right. So go ahead, put. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave these out. All right. So let me get this all together. Because I'm gonna have to get another sleeve, because I don't think everything is gonna fit. Ugh. Well, I guess I could take these out, because this is just this is actually 2 structure decks. I have some small boxes down to my side that I can put those in to get them out of my way. So one can stay in the Pikachu tin and the others can go into this, and I'll deal with that later, because I would like to sleeve those with the black mats. And then this is sleeves as well, so I don't need these in there. Yeah, those are from ETBs. And then what these are my hollows. So yeah, so I'll have to probably split up my hollows, because then what these are, yes, those are my reverse hollows, these are my energies, these are my trainers, and these are just my standard cards, which I'm gonna have to make room for. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow Lucas's problem, or maybe in an hour Lucas's problem. Are you doing a master set or just a set? I mean, I could do. I probably would not do a master set. Like I obviously cannot. Like, I don't want to go out and get, like, you know, the hollow and reverse hollow of every single card. That's just not something I'm willing to do. But like, I wouldn't mind putting a binder together. Yeah, 368, yeah, no. All right, so up next... How can I do this? That would be better. Somewhere it's totally visible. I guess I can just put it over top. It's not the end of the world. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these hits scanned into my app. I have not done this for all of my cards, and I want to do that. It's going to take a long time, but if I can at least get a jump on it tonight with this set, then phenomenal. I definitely want to get my major hits scanned in. And to do this, as goofy as it may seem, I actually built this little Lego stand. Let me turn. Oh, shit. I gotta close the app and restart it. There you go. So I made this little Lego stand. Okay, because I keep seeing these things online where it's like, hey, use this to scan your Pokemon cards. Well, I designed this so that cards fit down into there and they slip into place, and I can set the phone right on top on these little platforms, and it sort of centers itself. And then this app, oh, look at that weird background. This, I know I have a 3D printer, but I also have Lego. So the nice thing about this app is that it will scan the cards for me, giving me their value. But I just have to make sure that the lighting is okay. Which it's not recognizing Kabutops. There we go. Oh, a second Kabutops. Come on. Yes. I have... What's that light? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have the actual power running to it. Oh, well. Solve a problem. Yeah, it's not really doing anything. It's just because I don't have great lighting over here. Anything I can use to make the lighting situation better? Not really. What about this? Hey, that's a little better. I don't know how to keep that one. Okay, hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, that totally worked. Great. No, what the fuck? Where the fuck did you see a Zapdos from Legendary Treasures? All right, Aaron, I'll see you later, buddy. Nope, definitely not a Pikachu. All right, so word. Since I only did this with unsleeved cards before, this is good to know that it doesn't really work too well with sleeved cards. It can work. Weird looking Zapdos. Yeah. All right, I am just going to slide that into the front there. Come on. Hell yeah. All right. So we definitely did not scan that. And we don't need 3 Oma stars. But we can add a copy of each one. I guess they would all be hollow because I only scanned hollows. And I don't know what the difference between... Oh, shit. I don't know what the difference between hollow and confetti hollow is. I don't know. I don't think any of them are quote-unquote confetti looking. So confetti hollow are like the promo hollows. Okay, yeah, then I think I chose the right one. All right, so now if we go into 151, we're gonna have to scan. I'm gonna have to scan everything at some point. I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight. Maybe I'll do the shit. Maybe I'll do the reverse hollows real quick. The fuck? I like how for some of them it's just like, oh yeah, no, it's totally this. And then for others, it's like, wait a minute. What do you mean? Anytime now. You know, it's like, I know that it pulls from like data on the card and like art and stuff, and it's not a perfect, it's not a perfect system, but every time that I scan a card and it's like, wait, is this an energy? And it's like, no, it's not. It just makes me laugh so much. That's not a slow bro. Hold on. Can I position this somewhere? Anytime now. Snorlax. I was sort of a little disappointed that we didn't get whatchamacallits. Oh shit, wait. Did I already get through all the reverse hollows? Oh yeah, Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. I'm just sitting here scanning normal cards at this point, and I don't want to do that yet. I want to do them all in order. Okay, so I gotta go. Okay, so yeah, this, and that. Okay, and there were some that I had to get rid of the doubles. Yeah, there was definitely not a Ting-Lu. Alright. Add one copy. So these are all going to be reverse hollows. Alright, well there we go. That is one step closer to that. And now... So any badges? Oh, you know what? I was just gonna say, I know why I didn't get any badges. Alright, so what is my collection currently at? Yeah, I mean, now that I have wait a second. What is that pulling from? No, yeah, we gotta close that out, let that refresh. There we go. Heck yeah. And then I'm gonna have to redo this. I'm gonna have to redo that a little bit later. All right, so now that that's over, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our second little jaunt of the night, and we are going to rip some packs in TCG Pocket. All right, let me just kind of clean up my desk area here. This off. Turn this phone off, actually. How do I do that? Cool. That off, put that away. Okay. So, if you're unaware, I know we were talking a little bit about it earlier, but if you're unaware of what TCG Pocket is, it is an app where you can go in and open up card packs. You can collect cards. It actually has its own arts for cards. I always love the crochet arts. And then you can get some like promotional cards and stuff like that. And there's some, you know, more rare cards that are out there in the different sets. Here's the Evolutions, for example. Here we go. Yeah, so I was actually working, there's a bunch of different sets on here. I was actually working on Genetic Apex, which is the first sets to come out. I have all of the Eevee Grove unlocked. So let me do this. See if I can just trim that top and bottom out. You're missing one card from... So one card from the... from the set before. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I actually started working on Extra Dimensional Crisis, but then sort of moved away from it. But yeah, Eevee Grove was the first one that I got into, and I definitely went pretty hard into that one. I got so lucky with this one. This was on a random pack roll. Where it was just like my daily. I was so stoked for that. Oh yeah, Buzzswole. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have him for anything. But there is a new set out right now. That is the Wisdom of Sea and Sky. This is going to feature a lot of Johto Pokemon. And it's also going to feature Ho-Oh and Lugia, the legendary birds from that set. Like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a touchy one because two of the arts are not available. Yep, right there. So, oh, that's a good question. Let me put that up on screen. Yep, right there in the corner. 6384 5910 5944 2589. There we go. Yeah, some of your friends. So what I'm going to do real quick, I know I don't have enough to do. I want to do 10 packs because that's the most you can do in like bulk. So I know I have to buy some. I know I gotta buy some Poke Gold. And I forget how. Oh wait, holy shit, I can just buy those there? Fuck yeah. I didn't know I could exchange hourglasses. Well, shit! Well, maybe we'll do 2. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Cool. Oh, hey, that's new. That's new stuff. Umbreon and Espeon. That's cool. All right. Well, I might not actually. Yeah, I just saw that. So that's badass. So I actually won't have to buy anything tonight, but we still will be able to rip. All right. Well, I do have some free ones, so we're gonna do those ones obviously first. You know what? Hold on. Before I do this, let me go into my settings and turn on the sound. There we go. We'll get the sound of this going. All right, so we got a Gligar. Ooh, Dark Pendant. Okay, hold on. I want to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, if the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged from an attack, your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand. Interesting. Hey, Togepi. Cute little guy. Darumaka. Cherum. All right. So I will say this is not the first time that I ripped these open, but I did rip a couple before. All right, I ripped one pack before. All right, we got our next free one. Hoppip, Hoot Hoot, Jinx, Clang, and Forretress. All right, no major hits so far. But so far, no repeats. All right, you know what? Let me check my achievements real fast, because I was about to say we should be getting some things in there as we go along. All right. Oh, look at that. We have just enough. All right, boys, here we go. Apom. Hey, Donphan EX. Hells to the yes. Noctowl, Snubble, and Absol. And Magby. All right, pack number 2. We got Cherubi. Ooh, Silver. Sudowoodo. Sunkern and Feraligatr. Pack number 3, we got Tangela, Onyx, Hoot Hoot, Cherim, and Yan Mega. Except we have Ampabomb, Golbat, the new Eevee. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. That's awesome. Furret, love Furret. Booyah! Umbreon EX. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage to the active spot. Ooh! Ooh! That is going right into my Tenebris deck. All right, pack number 5. We got Phanpy, Mawile, Stantler, Slugma. So I have a running joke with my nephew that anytime I ever come across a Slugma Pokemon card, I always look at him and go Slugma nuts. And a Skiploom. All right, we got our new Chansey, so cute. Steel Apron. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to takes -10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, recovers from all special conditions. Holy shit! Holy shit! I need that on my Melmetal deck. My god! Holy shit! And a Cherubi, and a Larvitar, and a Dark Pendant. Damn! All right, we got Munna, Emolga, Spinarak, another Donphan EX. Oh! There is my boy. All right, Phoenix Turbo. Take fire, water, and electric energy from your energy zone and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way that you like. Holy shit. That is crazy. What if you don't have that? Like, what if you're running a colorless deck? I mean, or what if you're just running like a fire deck? All right, we got another Cherubi, Teddiursa, Sunkern, Clang, and a Klinklang. You still add them. So I guess it's so I guess yeah, it's just like they're just passed out, which would be really good for a colorless deck. All right, we got Dunsparce, Stantler, Houndour, Sudowoodo, and Golbat. And our last pack, we got Totodile, Piloswine, Togepi, and Kangaskhan. Damn. That first one, we got 6 cards. That's kind of crazy. Or a Dragon deck. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I forget how many it is. It's 56. You know what? I had already sort of committed my mind to purchasing some. So you know what? Let me just let me turn that off just for a second so nobody sees my card details. And we're gonna grab the 7 free, quote unquote. And we're gonna rip another. Now, I am sort of wondering, should I jump over to the Lugia? Or should I stay on Ho-Oh? Because I know some cards are in one and some cards are in the other. But I don't know, like for example, I don't know where Oh, so that is in Lugia. Oh, it does actually tell me. Okay, I do want that red Gyarados. Where's the Shuckle? That is also in Lugia. Okay. Where's the Lantern? Lantern is also in Lugia. So I need to be ripping Lugia packs. All right. Well, we opened 10 Ho-Oh, and so we're gonna do 10 Lugia packs. And we're gonna see what luck we get with this. All right, starting off with a Heatmore, Sunkern Oddish, Poliwhirl, and Smeargle. Another Oddish. Ah, there's my boy Magikarp. Remoraid, Lyra. Ooh, a Suicune. Darumaka, Elemental Switch. Move a fire, water, or electric energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active. That's really good. Snubble, Mawile, and Mantine. Ooh, we got Elekid. I really like that art. That's cute. All right, got another Magikarp, Granbull, Horsey, Snubble, and Scizor. If this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot on this turn, this attack does 50 more. Holy shit. That's the one that needs that Steel Bib. That is awesome. Or Steel Apron, whatever that thing was called. All right. Oh my God. I love the crochet art. I will always love that kind of art. Horsey, Bouffalant, Ampabomb, and Moonsharna. Snubble, Squirt Bottle. Discard. Oh, that's so adorable. Discard a fire energy from your opponent's Pokemon. That is so cute. Chinchou. I love Lantern. I love the evolved form of Chinchou, so that's great for me. And we got a Bayleaf and a Corphish and a Pikachu. Hey, Lantern EX, my boy. I hope I get the full art. Hey, Lugia EX. So we got, wow. Elemental Blast. You need one of each, and then you discard one of them. Hot damn. So we got a Fisher full art. Okay, so when Pokemon Go became a thing, I became obsessed with collecting as many Magikarp as possible, and I had like my character in it with the whole fisherman outfit. I love the red vest. I love the red hat. The Fisher is my favorite, like in-game, like trainer avatar. So I am so excited to get this. I want that Lantern full art. I want the shiny Gyarados and the shiny Magikarp, obviously, but that's awesome to start. Sunkern, Chinchou, Cyndaquil, my obviously fire Pokemon, my favorite starter from Gen 2. Ladian, Binacle, Horsey, Ninetales, and Smeargle. And the last pack, Houndoom, Heatmore, Ladian, Vulpix, and Smeargle, and a Cleffa. All right, we did excellent. We had some extra pulls from the decks. We got that Lugia EX. We also got the Lantern EX as well as the full art Fisher. So I'm gonna guess by the time that this is done, we're gonna be about halfway. Yep. So we are just slightly over halfway through this collection so far. We still have some of these, you know, I like this. I know I can't see it, but my God, does that look so cool. Cannot wait to pick those up. All right, did I get any achievements out of that? Good. Anything else? Yep. Oh, yeah, the new Umbreon EX deck. We can now rent that. What else we got? Ah, Journey of an Egg. Journeying with a partner and an egg. And, oh, we got the Mantine and Remoraid, because they're always right next to one another. They're sort of attached to each other. So, yeah, so we got the Skarmory, Swanna, Fearow, and Jumpluff still needed on that. Oh, yeah, Kingdra EX, okay. Pokemon that use attacks immediately. Crackly Toss. Take an electric energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Huh. Take a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. This attack does 20 damage to one. Wow. So it's just like you play this card and then it's just there. What does, hold on, I can't read what that says. Hopefully on here I can. This attack does 20 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Damn, Smoochum. And Slappy Knuckle. That's kind of hilarious. All right. Let's get that. There we go. Shapes that resemble writing. Hey, we're going to have the unknown in here. Well, that's good. What else we got? Staying still. So we need Xatu and Pineco. Jasmine, Steelix, and Remoraid. Will, Jinx, and Xatu. Oh, yeah, we're going to need some more Magikarps and the Gyarados. What do we got here? So we're getting some doubles of Mass Outbreak Pokemon. We need Ladybug and Pineco for that. Oh, we need the Delibird. A delivery of presents for everyone. Oh. Oh, I see. They each have like a berry in their art that's shining. That's cool. Vibrant Preto. Oh, yeah. I guess we didn't get any Blossom or Sunflora. Spinarak, Wobbuffet, Girafarig, and Slowking. Need Heracross. Hiker, Swinub, Pupitar, and Ursaring. Hey, we got Fisher. We just need Seadra and Quillfish. And oh yeah, we're just, oh my god, Typhlosion's in this. I just realized that. Oh my god, we're gonna really need to kick butt at this. Nice. All right, what do we got going on up here? Perfect. And we're going to check out the Wonder Pick. Ooh. I mean, I'm definitely going for that full art up there. Oh, we got full art Stantler available. Yeah, we're going after that that full art Smeargle. I'm never good at this. While it catches fire, you're goddamn right. Nope. I didn't even get something that I needed. Well, where was that other one? What was the other full art? The full art Stantler. Do I have enough? I do. God damn it. Pick mid or top right. Well, we got a Ducklet. Ah, well. At least it was something we didn't have, you know. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me tonight, folks. That's my trick. If it's bottom right, it's usually in top, middle, or right. I'll have to keep that in mind. There has to be like something to it. There has to be some trick. If it's in the top left, it's bottom right or left. Oh. Yeah, there's got to be some trick to it that I just don't get. So yeah, it was a lot of years before they adjusted it. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone, for tonight's stream. I know this is definitely something we're not going to do regularly, but maybe it could be a little more regular, depending on how often I can pick up some packs. So I'm not going to get as many as I did. This like killed my wallet. But we got some good pickups tonight. Not going to complain about that. Blastoise EXSIR, Zapdos EXSIR, Charmeleon illustration. We got some cool ass cards, some good pulls. So not going to be too worried about that. Recouped some of my cost already. But yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoy your evening. I will see you guys technically later today because we do in the first 15. So come back and join us then. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.